And we're back. I'm thinking maybe instead of going over and doing the rockets, maybe I ought to do some different missions first, because I'm looking at some nightkin, and that might be a problem. Yeah, maybe that's exactly what we should do. Let's go back. Let's go back in time a little bit. I'm thinking we can do all the powder ganger stuff. Or be at least to the point where we can betray them. Because I'm a little old lady and I would never help prisoners. Escaped prisoners. I mean, they're kind of, yeah, they're not too pleased with me, but I'm just shunned. They're not to the point where they're gonna try to kill me. So we can just navigate right through the center of these flies. We'll go straight over there. It's going to be awesome because Carter is going to be all flirty with me and I'm going to be like, dude, I'm old enough to have fucked your father's father, sir. Plus, you know, I'm one of you. See the dynamite? But he'll still make me pay to get in. Because men are pigs, you know. So, yeah, you know, when I first started this series, I've probably you already talked about this too, but I really considered using some double speed walking sunglasses, or double speed run. Oh, sorry. Little jump there. Yeah, I considered using some double run glasses, but the problem was that it's basically cheating. And I probably still would have done it. The only problem is the glasses model don't sit on your face. They're like bugged out. So they like hang off the side of your head and it just looks ridiculous. Otherwise I probably would have just went ahead and did it. But I didn't, yeah. I as you can tell, I can't really focus too much on being an old lady unless I look just like an old lady. I'm a big fan of looking the part. It's part of the role play experience, I guess. So I can't really remember if Carter or whoever. Well, there's somebody in here because that's Dawes, not Carter. I think one of these dudes is actually Carter. Will let me have the key to a place, and I can go and grab the powder charge schematic. There's an explosive book down there. I suppose I'm not going to need that. I think that's probably in the other cell block. Cell block B, I suppose. He has a key, and I'm not exactly sure why there's even a person here. He has all these cards. So if I'm ever going to play, Caravan, I want those 10s and 6s and 7s. That's like the bomb right there. Ooh, the bomb. There's one. He has quite a few nice things. Do I have anything to sell to him? Yeah. Some shit. Yeah, there's a lot of this too. I actually used to have a mod that would just automatically go around and pick up stuff for me. And I kind of enjoyed quite a bit having an auto harvest mod in the game. Alright, I actually don't know if they're going to freak out when I walk in here, so let's see. Apparently not. I just want the schematic here. No? Nothing? Oh, you boys are so trusting, your old granny. So I'll go over and talk to Eddie. And his quests are pretty easy. I mean, he just basically has you do go here, talk to this person, go there, talk to that person. And then by the end, you can just betray him to the NCR. I'm sure you all have done this a million times too, right? I'm not the only one who just does the game the same way over and over again. Sorry, there's another jump cut there. My allergies are starting to pick up, so instead of sneezing into the microphone, I kind of take a little stop there. Alright, I don't need any of this other stuff. Let's go. Now, weirdly enough, you can make the powder charges, and I can't remember exactly what you use to make them. It seems like there's not a lot to it. But you can also make, or you can sell the powder charges or give them away to the Legion if you wanted to. Dynamite, sensor module, tin can, duct tape. Okay, so pretty much the same as, I mean, it's actually more ingredients that are useful to me outside of the thing. I think actually dynamite would do more damage than a powder charge would. But anything that uses sensor modules that isn't a satchel charge, we pretty much don't need to use. So I don't have the speech check to be cool with Chavez, I don't think. So we might just benefit more from doing a thing like this. Oh, no. Sorry, buddy. He caught me. But he didn't catch me. Run, Eddie, run! I dealt with Chavez. Chavez has been dealt with. And I love that I can blow up people whose pockets are filled with dynamite and nothing bad happens. Now there is actually sticks of dynamite that's supposed to be sitting here. Oh, I grabbed them up. Because I've already been here before. I think maybe I glossed over that because I was in the middle of my fast forward with some awesome fast forwarding music. Okay, now there's 3 guys here. Where the hell happened to the other guy? He didn't just go spinning off into space, did he? What the fuck? Here's Chavez. There was the guy that was sitting here. There was a guy that was standing here, right? I mean, vaporized, I guess. Oh, well. So back into the powder gang thing. There's a couple of areas that are like this where you fast travel to them, and the game knows what you want to do. You don't want to be outside of the prison. You want to be inside of the prison, but it always makes you walk through the little entryway first. And I am injured. I do have some limb damage. Sometimes they'll just let me sleep in a bed. If I'm in a civilized area like a abandoned prison, I may as well take a nap instead of using a doctor's bag. You never know. Blah 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 blah. And I don't think I have to kill this merchant. I'm pretty sure that I can talk him out of it. Or I can use perception. Jesus. Anybody just hear a blast of a train horn? Thanks a fucking lot. Public transportation. Or something. Alright, so here's this Donnie. And yeah. So that's passed. Back to the NCR. So I'm cutting through these pretty quickly. I mean, they're pretty petty. I mean, the whole point of this is to just get the option to throw Eddie under the bus, and that's exactly what we want to do. When I made the Cowboy Bebop Vicious build, you might have noticed that almost all of the footage was just me with a katana killing everybody. This was like the first area where I went through and did everything the powder gangers wanted me to do, and then I came here, did all of the stuff Eddie wanted me to do, and as soon as they thought they were safe and free, I cut everyone down. It's one of my favorite things to do, just to go through an area and just be like, you know, I know you guys are a big team, but I'm just gonna take you all apart. I'm a pretty big fan of the different ways that the game can end. You know, I wish that they had programmed in just little scenes instead of flashcards that say the same shit. But the one that I absolutely hate is the Vault 19 Powder Gangers, blah 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 blah, because it's like one quest that I always forget to do. And so every time that I beat the game, it's all the Vault 19 Powder Gangers tortured and terrorized NCR victims for years, and I'm just like, man, it doesn't matter, I don't care, like, why are you telling me this? I never even saw them. Alright. Okay. So, now I can go talk to Mr. Man and betray Eddie to the NCR. Where the hell am I going? This way. And that's good, because I can't take out the entire Powder Ganger prison by myself. I mean, even with Eddie, which, you know, at first I thought to myself, maybe I shouldn't even use companions. That's kind of like cheating. But, yeah. There's a more than a few areas where me even just throwing dynamite isn't going to cut it. Once I could switch over to my grenade launcher probably and be okay. It does, even in like the Repcon HQ, I could be all right. But I've kind of avoided using it on purpose because there's not a lot of explosive type stuff that I can use early on. Alright, sweet. Okay, this video's run a little long already, so I'm going to take a stop here, and then when we come back, me and Sergeant Lee are going to trash a prison. Peace.